When I think of Paul Brown, I really think of him as the father of professional.
Coach and the grandest guy in the world, Paul Brown.
Hello.
They just called it the Browns after Paul Brown.
When you saw a Paul Brown team go on the field, it would be Paul Brown, the creator, his images, his thoughts.
The Browns leave nothing to chance in calling plays. Blanton Collier and Fritz Heisler observe the game from a vantage point high up in the stands. They relay their information to Weave Eubank and Paul Brown on the bench phone.
He wanted to be able to see.
Did they blitz that time?
With a special face mask, and he was back in time to take the field.
I said to the Riddell person that handled our account, it can be plastic, but with tensile strength enough to withstand the blow from...
He did patent it. There was a local guy, he had...
George Ratterman, the quarterback, he was getting signals from a taxi company.
You felt like an idiot with the thing because it was an antenna and you would have to turn.
Brownie said, Coach, a guy just got stabbed over on Fifth Avenue.
Quarterback and chief radio operator George.
He came up from Massillon High School, and it was not expected that Paul Brown would win a championship so early in his career of coaching a big-time football team.
After only 3 seasons, World War II ended Brown's time at Ohio State. He was assigned to Great Lakes Naval Station outside Chicago, where he coached a team of sailors to an upset of mighty Notre Dame.
That was his service.
Cleveland's franchise in the new All-America Football Conference offered to make him a minority owner and tossed in 15% of all profits. The Miracle Man demanded one more thing.
My father chose the name Browns. I think it was in him.
We didn't have all the high salaries and agents and unions that you have today. There was such feeling against us.
The two teams met again later in the year, and Paul Brown said...
Paul said, I'm going to...
Coming up, Paul Brown's training camp speeches.
If you marry a tramp, you'll go downhill fast, and we'll just have to get rid of you just as fast.
Between 1946 and 19...
And a man on the sidelines with his hat and his tie and his coat. And he said to St. Peter,
Dr. Bell, who was administering to my father, made the cut.
He took Paul's office and moved it to the backside of the store.
Paul Brown was the brand.
Paul, as they say in the newspaper business, 30 means the end. For you, this is your 30th year. Let's hope it's the start of another brilliant career for you.
Thank you. I just hope it isn't the end.
The end was brought about when Brown executed a daring trade. In 1962, without telling his new boss, he swapped halfback Bobby Mitchell for the most vibrant runner in...
He called me on the phone.
I was furious. So I had all of these Cleveland Browns posters in my room.
What wounded Paul Brown most was betrayal by his assistants.
They made an agreement amongst themselves never to contact my father.